They must now remove the pits before the prunes start to lose moisture and become too dry for the job to be done efficiently. The prunes speed towards the pitting operation and flow into 5 lanes. Each one leads to a separate pitting line. With 5 different pitting lines, they'll process hundreds of prunes a minute. Clamps close around the prune, securing them for knives to push out the pits. The pits will be ground up and added to animal feed. The pitted prunes make a soft landing on a rubber conveyor, which takes them into a laser detection center. The laser finds pits or pit fragments and relays the information to a computer. The computer activates air jets that blast out the unwanted material. It happens so fast, it's all a blur. On another shaker conveyor now, the prunes bounce towards the big drum. The drum revolves slowly to gently toss the prunes as they pump in a preservative, flavorings, and oil. The prunes absorb the ingredients as they tumble around in the drum. At this point, they sample the moisture content of the prunes every 15 minutes. The technician grinds and compresses some prunes into a disc. She drives an electrode into it to gauge the moisture. It should be between 28 and 32%, enough to improve the texture, but a lot less than fresh fruit. It's time to wrap things up. Suctioning arms open the bags. Feeders dispense a precise amount of pitted prunes into them. A heated device then melts the ends of the plastic bags together to seal them. They produce 120 bags of prunes a minute at this factory, so adding fiber to one's diet shouldn't be a problem.
Your sofa collapsed from sagging springs? It's impossible to get up. Now get instant sagging sofa support with Furniture Fix. The difference will amaze you. The panels lock together for any size, perfect for sagging seats. Every chair, everywhere. The difference in height is day and night. It even works on any mattress. Bad springs hurt your back. But Furniture Fix adds instant support. We placed Furniture Fix under this old couch and tested it with these sumo wrestlers. Even with 1,000 pounds, the couch didn't sag or sink. Now get Furniture Fix for just $14.99. You get a second set as a bonus. Just pay separate prices and can handle it. You get 4 furniture movers and the couch mounts for your remote. Both free. You get it all. A $60 value for $14.99. So call now.
To order Furniture Fix for just $14.99, call 1-800-560-7639 or go online at FurnitureFix.com. This offer is not available in store.
There are things happening here that I can't even begin to explain.
From the mind of J.J. Abrams,
The coldness of it's better.
the sci-fi phenomenon is born on science.
Teleportation, control, change science.
What is a fiction and the science of
What we're doing is pushing the boundaries of all that's real and possible.
For Tuesday, November 23rd, on science.
If you ride horses regularly, chances are you own a pair of spurs. Spurs strap onto the heels of riding boots. Each spur has a small wheel, usually spiked, with which the rider prods the horse to get it to start moving or move faster. The anatomy of a spur is elementary. The wheel, called the rowel, is mounted in the shank. The shank is connected to the heel band. The heel band is held to the boot by a leather strap. The metal parts are made from a strong yet flexible type of steel. A computer-guided laser cuts the starting shape for the heel bands. A quick strike of a press stamps them with the company name. Next, workers smooth and bevel the edges using a sander outfitted with a special belt for grinding metal. Next, they hammer the piece around the steel block, cushioning the blows with a piece of wood to avoid marring the surface. The block is shaped exactly like the heel of the boots for which the spurs have been ordered, ensuring a custom fit. They heat evenly with the torch. This relaxes the steel around the block so that the heel band permanently registers this shape. Then some final taps to lay the band completely flat against the block. This perfects the shape. They submerge the heel band in cool water. This tempers the flexible steel, rendering it hard and stiff. Then with a fine grit belt, they sand away any surface imperfections. A pair of spurs is made up of some 24 steel pieces, all of which go through the same prep as the heel band. Once all the parts are ready, workers precision weld the shank to the midpoint of the heel band. Next, to each side of the heel band, they weld a pin which holds a pivoting arm. Swing arms, as they're called, hold the leather strap that retains the spur to the boot. To make the rounds, they trace a template on steel, then cut along the lines with the metal bandsaw. If the round shape is elaborate, a computer-guided laser cuts them out. After sanding the rowel thoroughly to smooth sharp edges which could cut the horse, they mount it to the shaft with a stainless steel pin. Then they weld the back of the pin. Now the artistry begins. A craftsman creates decorative overlays in sterling silver. He cuts their shapes with a jeweler's saw, draws a design, then using an array of engraving tools, meticulously carves it out. He cleans the back of the overlays with flux, an acidic chemical, then coats them with solder. The trick is to apply just enough to bond the silver to the steel. Too much would overflow and ruin the front. By the time he gently applies each overlay to the spur, the solder has cooled and solidified, so he warms the steel with a torch from underneath. This reheats and liquefies the solder, which then cools and resolidifies, bonding the silver to the steel. The heat causes some deceleration, which he easily removes with a bit of flux. Once all the silver overlays are soldered to the spur, workers polish them on a cloth buffing wheel. The finishing touch, they submerge the spurs in a tank containing a chemical solution called gun bluing. It turns the shiny steel parts black. To produce an antique brown rather than black finish, workers heat the spurs in an oven, then apply a chemical which tints the steel. Now to the leather straps. An artisan tools the leather entirely by hand. Dyes it. Attaches a stainless steel buckle. Then sews tabs on both ends. That hook the swing arms on the heel band. This shiny set of spurs is ready for some horsing around.
Dragon's speech recognition software brings ideas to life, but it's how Dragon improves your life that makes it truly amazing. Want to be more productive at work? No problem. Want to improve your writing? We've got you covered. Want a faster way to search the web, email, or update your social status? Dragon is the answer. Watch this. I can say anything, and Dragon will capture it with amazing ease and accuracy. You talk, it types. It's that simple. But there's more to Dragon than just putting words on a screen. Dragon technology is all around you, allowing people to use their voice to command their mobile phones, TVs, and cars. And it can bring that same power to your computer. If you're a student, own a business, have a disability or injury that makes it difficult to use your computer, want to write a family history, or just aren't that good at typing, you have to try Dragon. It's helped millions of people, like Vicky. who wanted to improve her grandson's life by helping him do better in school.
I'm Vicky. I live in Rush Valley, Utah. When I bought Dragon and I saw how easy it was to use, I thought about my grandson.
When I use pencil, the paper, I can't put it together. It's like a giant puzzle. Now that I use Dragon, all I have to do is just say it and it writes it down. Should we have words like delete piece, freedom?
It has made a big difference in my grandson Logan's life and mine.
Dragon empowers Logan, and it can empower you, whether it's personal or business, homework, or email. Send email to Harry. Hi, Harry, you were right. Dragon is easy and amazingly. Underline that. Smiley face. Click send. Dragon lets you do everyday things on your computer faster and better. Like in the case of Jenny, a busy mom and novelist who found that Dragon saves her time and sometimes her sanity.
I'm Jenny. I live outside of Boston. I'm a writer. I'm a consultant. I'm a mom. I wear a hat on a daily basis. I tend to speak very fast. And also, when you're writing, you don't want to stop the flow of ideas and creativity, so it has to keep up. It kept up with me, and not only did it keep up with me, it actually got better the more I used it.
Finally! Exclamation point. Just sent my latest manuscript off to my agent. Sophie loves it. Period. Click post.
Dragon helps me, I think, be a better writer. It allows the story to flow more seamlessly, allows me to be more productive and efficient.
Dragon also has the ability to learn your accent and speech patterns, so every time you use it, it's a better experience than the last.
My name is Weldon. I'm a constant consultant in Fort Worth, Texas. In my type of work, we use a lot of unusual terms like cyanoacrylate ester. Dragon has no problem recognizing that word. I just automatically, with my cup of coffee, walk in, pick up my headset, put it on, start off. Case number 12506, photograph, new paragraph. Photograph number 125. This photograph contains a depiction of the living room. It can understand this Texas accent. It can understand anything.
Dragon sells for $99.99, but for a limited time this holiday and only on this special TV offer, give the gift of Dragon for just $74.99. Call now and get 2 free gifts, a free USB headset, and a free copy of Family